Good morning. Today, Tawana, Ryan and I will be answering and exploring the question, what can religions share? I'm a Christian and Ryan and Tawana are Muslim. Even though we have some very different beliefs and customs, with research we've discovered that we do in fact share lots of similarities. For example, we both have different holy books, but we share similar stories, like Adam and Eve. This is the same as how Hindus, Buddhists and Sikhs are all different, but have similar rituals and beliefs. It's important to understand the similarities and differences.
Religion is an interesting topic that can mean different things to different people. It involves beliefs, practices, and teachings that create the way people live their lives. Some religions, like the Abrahamic religions, such as Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, believe in a single God. The Dharmic religions, like Hinduism and Buddhism, have multiple gods or different spiritual concepts. However, not all religions have to have a belief in God. Some focus more on having morals or things like connecting with the universe.
Similarities can form when multiple religions live in one environment. This is called a multi-faith community. Multi-faith is when different religious people live together in the same community, and this can have advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantages is that there's high risks of biased opinions that can lead to racism, and extremists can affect the community when expressing their beliefs. On the other hand, living in a multi-faith environment isn't that bad, and the advantages are we will have to experience later in life how we can value and sympathize others outside our culture and religion, and we can create peace for other religions and by limiting conflicts, which would decrease religious hatreds.
Religions have texts which they use as a guide on how to live their lives. Christians have the Bible, Jews have the Torah, and Muslims have the Quran. Notably, they share many stories and principles. Christians and Jews share the same creation story. In the Bible, the first book is called the Genesis, where God creates the world, and in the beginning of the Torah, it begins with the same account of God. Additionally, the Quran and the Bible both mention the story of Adam and Eve. Not just sacred texts, but also morals. Most religions have prayers, rules, and beliefs. Nearly all religions all believe in salvation, to be saved. All religions understand and view salvation in a different way.
Most religions share moral and ethical values such as honesty, kindness, and justice. These shared values are simply standard practices showing understanding and unity among people of different beliefs. It's amazing how these beliefs can bring people together and create a happier world. One similarity some religions share is the belief of some sort of life after death. Hindus believe in reincarnation, where they believe your soul rebirths into a new shell. Christians and Jews believe in heaven and hell, and Muslims believe in Jannah and Jahannam.
Were killed for their beliefs, and I will give an example of how religions have caused death and conflicts due to extremists. In the 19th century, during World War II, a historical tragedy took place called the Holocaust. The Nazis, led by Adolf Hitler, a German politician, had targeted and persecuted Jews and spread anti-Semitic beliefs in the European society. Jews were made to seem as enemies of Germany because of the Nazis. In the year 1940, the Nazis started to subject Jews with violence, forced labor, imprisonment, and much more. Some, if not most of these punishments, occurred in concentration camps, which was and probably still is a very traumatic place to remember. Jews had to watch their loved ones get killed and experience physical and mental health abuse. There are many more examples. However, the Holocaust shows us how extremists can really impact and cause problems for religious and non-religious people.
Fortunately, in some situations, religion has proved to be a power of peace. All major religions have a rule, the Golden Rule, which is the principle that you should treat others how you would like to be treated. This rule is shared between all religions because in their holy books it all tells them to do so. Some examples: Christianity, Islamic, Buddhist, Hindu. Additionally, religion preaches kindness and equality, meaning religious people have done some good in the world. Muslims believe we should look after the environment because it's sacred and our responsibility. Jews believe war should be avoided whenever possible, and Hindus believe in no violence towards any living thing.
To summarize, we covered multi-faith communities, sacred texts, morality, and afterlife in different religions, the Golden Rule, and the Holocaust. The aim of this video was to answer the question, what religions share, but also why it's important to understand other religions and to treat them with the same respect you would treat your own. Thank you so much for listening.